So we discussed a story yesterday on the live show about the governor's race in Illinois. And we have a billionaire named Bruce Rauner who's running as a Republican, and he's up against the current governor, Democrat Pat Quinn. So we found out that Pat Quinn is currently taking the minimum wage challenge. And what that means is living on the minimum wage for a week or so to experience what it's like to have that kind of a lifestyle, and it's to show solidarity with these low-wage workers. Now, as I mentioned yesterday, I'm a little tired of these goofy PR stunts where it's like, I will live in a homeless shelter for a night, so I totally get what it's like to be homeless. All I really care about is your votes, so you don't really have to do this thing where you're just trying to show off for the media, where you pretend to go above and beyond. But either way, you're trying, okay? You're trying, so you get points for trying. So at the same time we learned what the Democratic governor was doing, we learned that Rauner, the Republican, is a member of a $140,000 wine club. I mean, you want to talk about out of touch? So today, the update to this story is that Rauner released a pathetic ad to try to argue, I can be poor. I can act like I'm showing solidarity with low-wage workers. Forget my wine club. Look at this new ad where I have a van.
Had this thing 20 years, almost 200,000 miles. My kids call it the rolling trash can. I call it reliable.
Bruce Rauner, one ugly van with a plan.
Pat Quinn lives in Chicago and flies to Springfield in a plane, paid for by you, the taxpayer, costing hundreds of thousands a year. I'll live in Springfield, sell that state plane, and drive my van to work, because the capital needs a good trash can.
Oh, no, you didn't. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? He's trying so hard to be like, I can relate. I drive a van. The van has a lot of mileage on it. You guys will vote for me, right? I'm not out of touch because I spend $140,000 on annual fees to be part of a fucking wine club. Did you know that in this club, they only get between 6 bottles and 75 bottles of wine a year? That's it. And outside of that, they meet in Napa Valley to sit down and relax and eat some of the, as they said in the article, quote, food prepared by the finest chefs in the world. Dude, stop. Stop. That ship has sailed, okay? It's gone. We already know you're a billionaire. We already know you're a yuppie kind of guy. See, at least we would have respect for you. We wouldn't vote for you, but at least we would have respect for you if you came out and did some sort of an ad where you say, I made a lot of money, I was very successful, the system allowed for me to work my way up through the ranks, and my goal as governor is to give everybody an equal opportunity, so maybe you can have an opportunity to make as much money as me. If you were honest and you actually cared about ideas and policy and making a better system, well, that's something we can respect and we can get behind, and we can say, oh, look at this, an honest person. But when you pretend, you try to whitewash your history and your money, and you try to say, yeah, forget about the $140,000 wine club I'm a member of. I drive a van, and the other guy has a plane, so something, anger, whatever. Vote for me, please don't think I'm out of touch. No, we are going to think you're out of touch because you are out of touch. Look, there are plenty of rich guys who are smart and they believe in the right policies and brilliant ideas to give people an equal opportunity and to have a fair system. Just be one of those guys. But they can't. See, he's not a deep thinker. He doesn't care about actual legislation and policy issues. He's a narcissist. He cares about himself. So he can't go out there and do a high-minded ad where he turns his wealth into a non-factor. Instead, he plays right in to what Pat Quinn wanted him to do. You walked right into the trap. And what did you say? I'm rich, but no, I'm not. I have a van. We drive a van. And then we drive the van to the bank where we look at my bank account, which has over $1 billion in it. Damn it. That didn't come out smoothly.